Good morning. It is the first day of the Buzzwordathon and I totally forgot. I was just about to leave for work and then I was looking on Twitter and saw their first tweet saying it started. So I was already halfway through a different book, We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, but it's okay. I'm putting that one on hold and picking up my first Buzzwordathon book, which is Marriage of 1,000 Lies. So all of this week I'm going to be reading books that have numbers in the title. I've never taken part in Buzzwordathon before. I never managed to have the right books, and this time I still don't. I've got Marriage of 1,000 Lies, that's the only one so far. I've put holds at my library for a bunch of other ones, but they haven't come in yet. They're not actually due in until like halfway through the readathon, and that's assuming that the person who's got them doesn't renew them. So it's possible I'm gonna have to do some last minute panic buying. Are any of you guys taking part in the Buzzwordathon? What are you reading? Comment below and I'll catch up with you soon. Sorry, We Have Always Lived in the Castle. You are going on hold for now, but I was enjoying it. Marriage of 1,000 Lies is going in the bag. Having just recorded that this morning, I just got a message that the book I ordered from the library is ready, or one of the books. So I'm gonna go pick it up now. Got it, what a joy, I'm a library convert. So that was day one of Buzzwordathon. Bit of a blur, didn't really film much, only remembered it last minute. But I'm really enjoying Marriage of 1,000 Lies so far. It's brilliant. So it's just pretty sad actually. First, so far we have met this married couple, both Sri Lankan. They're both gay and they are just married to appease their families basically. So their relationship seems pretty nice. But now the wife, Lucky, has gone back with her family for a bit, and her old best friend, who also was her old lover, is now engaged to be married. And we're just kind of exploring their love story and their like what could have been, and how they both want to be together but are both too scared. And it's just really sad, and the whole thing seems like so unfair. People just feeling like unable to be themselves and to be with the people they want to be with. And we meet again back in my bathroom, looking very yellow this morning, not sure why. So it's day 2 of the Buzzwordathon and I am already halfway through my first book, which is pretty good. That's Marriage of 1,000 Lies. Did some nice reading in bed last night. Oh, I got this sample of this Bobbi Brown like face primer and it smells so good. Oh, I've stopped looking so yellow. Well, that's an improvement. Is it? No, I look a bit pasty and gross. So if I go at the same rate as yesterday, then I should be able to finish Marriage of 1,000 Lies by the end of today, which will be pretty good, and I can get started on 84K now that I've got that one lined up and ready. It's such a good theme this year for the Buzzwordathon, because there's so many books I've absolutely loved that have numbers in the title. Like when I was going through my Goodreads to try and find my TBR, I actually was struggling because I didn't have anything on my physical TBR with numbers in, but just looking at the books I've read, it was like, oh my god, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That's it, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But there were so many good ones. 3 Women, that was another one, that was brilliant. 1,000 Ships. I read like a horror book this year called Nosferatu, not my genre at all, but really enjoyed it, and that was quite clever. It was like spelled Nos4R2, so numbers in that one too. Whenever there's a readathon going on, I always wish that I didn't have to go to like a full-time job, because it's very hard trying to make a vlog when for the majority of your waking hours you're just at work, not really supposed to be reading, not really supposed to be filming yourself. I've still got about 10 minutes before I have to leave the house, so perfect time for a little more reading. I'm so nearly at the end, but I got to my station with just like 2 pages to go and it's getting so sad and so emotional, but now I have to pause and walk all the way home before I can finish the rest of this book. But oh my goodness, what a sad book. I'm going back to the library, 2nd day in a row, because now I've got some books to return. I still haven't finished my book because I had to cook supper! Ah! How burnt is our supper?
0, unless it's burned in here.
I went to film a video and I forgot to take the food off the hob, but it'll just make it extra crispy delicious. Oh, it's bright. Wow, Emma, never do that angle again. Okay, let's eat so I can finish my book. Right, before I do anything else, like washing up or having a shower, let's finish this terribly sad book. That was so sad. That was like kind of a happy ending. It was like it was a good ending. It was a very good ending. It's not happy. Wow. This was a great book. This was a great start to Buzzwordathon. Oh boy. I'm gonna go cry in the shower now. Welcome to day 3 of the Buzzwordathon. I'm just rushing around. Ooh, that was bright. Because I just slept in way too late. I'm going to the dentist this morning. Ugh, so not looking forward to that. So I like didn't have to put on any makeup or anything before work because it would just, you know, get rubbed off at the dentist anyway. But I took that as an excuse to just lie in bed for a little bit longer, and a little bit longer it turned into the whole morning. So now I gotta leave the house in 1 minute. So, grabbing my packed lunch. I need to bring some makeup with me because I am filming a video for work today. I am filming, very excitingly, our Christmas gift guide. So I've brought this hat. I'm gonna be wearing this. Yes, I love it. And my favorite Christmas jumper with the robins on. So that's coming in the bag too. My bag is going to end up so heavy because I've got to bring all of the books for the gift guide with me to, I'm going to Winterland, which is this like Christmassy bar basically in Fulham. It looks gorgeous. I'll try and remember to actually take some footage while I'm there. So yeah, I've got to bring like the camera and all of the books and the tripod and all of this stuff. It's gonna be a little workout. Don't need to go to the gym today. And of course, the only bit that you guys care about is yesterday I finished Marriage of 1,000 Lies, so I'm taking with me to start today 84K by Claire North. Really excited about this one. I've read one Claire North before, the first 15 lives of Harry August, and it was bloody weird, and I love a bloody weird book, so I've been really intrigued ever since then, and that was like 3 years ago. I keep wanting to pick up another of her books, so this is now the perfect time because it's got a number in the title. Alright Emma, stop chatting, you're making yourself late. Let's go. Ugh, glad that's over. The dentist is never fun. Now I've got to sneakily do my makeup at work. Much better. Right, I'm on the move. So much stuff to carry. And this book is just so strange but so intriguing. So this is Winterland. This is the most Christmassy place I have ever been. I want to spend hours here. I have to go on with filming a video for work, but I just wanted to show you all the Christmas trees. Oh my god, guys, have you seen Hilary Duff's latest Instagram post? Gordo is coming back for the Lizzie McGuire reboot. Also, that whole Instagram photo just made me completely lose my shit because she looks so much like Lizzie McGuire in it. Like the outfit they have her in, the hair, it's giving me so much nostalgia. So exciting. Anyway, back to books. I just got back from a really nice dinner out at Box Park with my friend Maddie, and now I'm back. It's cozy, it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna snuggle up, maybe light some candles and read some more of this book. I need to tell you properly about this book. I feel like all I've said so far is just multiple times. It's really weird, which is true, but I'll give you some more info in 1 second. This little baby always takes forever to light, so I'm just coming back when I have a full match flame. So many conflicting Christmassy smells and I am here for it. I wish that I could read just by candlelight, but it is just too dark. Right, I was actually going to tell you about this book, wasn't I? So 84K is about a world where instead of the justice and punishment system that we have now, you basically just pay your way out of any crime. So every crime has a cost associated with it. So rich people can just commit crimes and then pay for it and get off, whereas the poorest people in society have no option because these crimes are priced incredibly high. And also new things are considered crimes that don't exist in our world. So it's very much dystopian, and it's very much like there are certain people in society who are just totally helpless. So for example, it's now the law that you have to carry ID, but to get the ID costs £300, and then the fine for not having ID is £500. So if you can't afford it in the first place, what are you supposed to do? And that's quite low. Like a lot of crimes are charging like tens and hundreds of thousands of pounds. So that's the premise of the world, but the actual storyline of this book is the bit that's very confusing. So we're following a guy whose name we know is Theo, but we know that that's a fake name. We don't know what his real name is yet or what the backstory is here. And there's kind of 3 timelines going on, but it's a little bit confusing. It's deliberately like not labelled clearly which one you're reading. You have to figure it out, and also how far apart they are. But we know we've got Theo's past before he had the name Theo. We don't know what that name was, but it's always referred to as like the man who will be called Theo. So we have him like as a young man. We then have him as an adult working within this system and being approached by somebody from his past who wants him to help her with something which would be illegal, but helping her track down her daughter. And then we also have him again as an adult, but further on from that, we don't know yet how far on, when it's all just very mysterious. Like he has got a head injury and he's been picked up by this woman who lives in a canal, but it's unclear at the moment how they're all going to fit together, and it's deliberately unclear. It's very intriguing. It's a lot of fun, but it's also like a lot of work to read to try and figure out what's going on. So I'm sure that explanation made no sense, but just rest assured the book makes no sense too. So actually I did a great job.
Look at that, 4?
Alright bitches, I'm up. I've been to the gym. It's day 4 of Buzzwordathon. I'm still reading 84k and all of my tights were in the wash, so I'm reading really cute flowery patterns ones because I'm adorable. Let's do this. Right, here's the thing. I'm gonna DNF this book. I'm like this far through, about 140 something pages through, and what I was saying before, like it's kind of confusing, you don't really know what's going on. At the beginning of a book, that's kind of fun and I can cope with that for so long, but 140 pages in, I'm just getting bored of it because I don't know what's going on. I think it's an amazing premise, like really political, really relevant, all about the dangers of privatizing public resources, but the plot of this particular book, just not doing it for me. Partly because I don't really know what the plot is, I don't really know what's going on. The main character, I'm not really relating to him, so yeah, I gave it a good shot. I'm gonna DNF it. But here's the problem, I haven't yet got my other books from the library yet with numbers in the title, so I'm gonna get very dark in the stairwell. There's a danger here that I now don't have a book to be reading for Buzzwordathon, so I'm gonna just have another double check in case I missed one on my TBR shelf, if there's anything with a number. Otherwise I might have to buy a Kindle version of something. Oh, it's not looking good. Really not, it's really not. No, I don't think I've got anything with a number in. Balls. Does Archie have something with a number? He doesn't. Crap. Okay, well that's alright. I am not going to start reading straight away now anyway because I want to film another video for this channel. And I'm going to do some cooking, make some dinner, so it might not be until tomorrow that I need to read anyway. And I guess I'll just have to get something off Kindle. Come on library, hurry up books, I'm waiting for you! I haven't yet solved my nothing to read dilemma, but I'm gonna go to the gym and think about it there. Okay, I've solved my dilemma. I'm just not going to read anything on the way to work because I just realised it's Friday, so there's a new episode of The Good Place. So I've downloaded that to my phone, I'm going to watch that on the way to work instead of reading. And then when I get to the office, I'll see if there's any of the books I'm supposed to be reading that have numbers in. If not, I'm just going to have to shout out for Platform 7 on Kindle. So, time to go to work. I'm going to bring 84k back to the library because that was a no from me. Okay, so, I solved my dilemma. I bought, and actually this is relevant to you. You're just in it, this is relevant to you. I bought on my Kindle on the way home the book 1 by John Mars, which you've read and you hated. Did I? Yeah, it's all about the matchmaking site. It's a thriller. I'm like crying a bit right now. Okay, well she's out. That's the one I bought and Sophie hates it, but I think it's going to be good. But now I'm at her house and we're just going to watch a rubbish Netflix Christmas movie once she's calmed down. Okay, let's order some food. So I'm starting to think that Sophie might have been right. I think the one is quite shit, actually. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep reading it. It's a fun story, but the characters are all such stereotypes. It's written by a man and the characters are mostly women. And they are not relatable, realistic women to me. I don't think. They're all very stereotypical. Also, where I just got to, it suddenly got super, super gory out of nowhere and I was not prepared for that and I am not good with gore. So I had to skim read a page, which was super gross. So I'm hoping it doesn't just keep getting worse. Otherwise, I'm not going to enjoy myself. So not going to be reading that one last thing at night. It's now about 11:30. It's a Friday night. Woo, wild Friday night. I'm going to go to bed because I'm going down to the Isle of Wight tomorrow and I need to wake up in time to catch a train. It's a Saturday, so I'm starting my day with Cocoa Pops. They've started doing, we have breakfast at work and they have Cocoa Pops on offer there. Usually by the time I get to the office I don't really feel like having a full bowl of cereal, so I've started just taking the Cocoa Pops and putting them in my bag, stocking up for the weekend. Oh, and I know my phone's ringing. So I just got a call from my library saying that Platform 7 has just arrived in. Great timing. So I am leaving the house in a little while to go catch a train down to the Isle of Wight. So I'm going to go to the library on the way, pick up Platform 7. Until then, I am going to keep reading the one. I'm not thinking it's great, and especially I looked up reviews and I think like there is going to be more gore in it, which I'm not going to enjoy. So I'm going to keep reading it until I get to a point where I'm like, I just can't read this anymore, just in case I do manage to get on with it, because I'm kind of intrigued to see where the story's going to go. But it's good that I now have a backup. If I do need to DNF that one, I will have Platform 7 ready with me on the train. Disaster City! The library is closed today for refurbishment, so I can't pick up the book after all, and now I'm getting on a train, so I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna have the book in time for Buzzwordathon. Lucky I've still got the one. Isn't it, you little goblin? Look at this great setup. I just filmed a video for work by a roaring fire. It was very cozy but very hard to do because this bitch kept making me laugh. You know what, I'm actually liking this book more and more. I still think it's a bit shittily written, but I'm actually quite into it now. We just went out for an 8-course tasting menu, which was absolutely delicious, but I am so full right now. So I'm gonna snuggle in bed. I'm gonna be asleep soon, serious food coma, but I'm gonna read until I fall asleep, just as long as it doesn't get too gory again. Morning, it is the last day of Buzzwordathon now, so I'm gonna go snuggle by the fire in my pajamas and probably finish reading my book. And I finished it. I actually quite enjoyed it in the end. Like, I still do think it was quite rubbish, but I'll give it like a 3-star because I got really into it. It was fun. It was a fun read. Apparently they're making a Netflix show, so that's cool. So that means I've finished my book. It is the last day of Buzzwordathon, but I've still got a train journey back, so I'm going to want to read something for the train, and I haven't brought anything. So I'm here with my parents' collection of books here. I'm going to see if they've got anything with numbers in for my last book. You know what? I might read this. I haven't read this one for years, since I was at school, so maybe it's time for a reread. Plus my parents have 2 copies, so I didn't feel so guilty about stealing one. Ooh, or I could read 450 from Paddington, another Agatha Christie. So far I have read one of her standalone books, loved it. One of her Poirot books, didn't love it as much. This is a Miss Marple book. Maybe I should give this a try. All decisions. I'm going to put them both here on my sofa, and I'm going to go play a game of anagram and not think about it, and I'll decide when it's time for my train. Yeah, it smells so good. This little present right here. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna read the Agatha Christie. I'm actually quite excited for this. I didn't even know, but it's a Christmas themed one. It starts with Christmas shopping. So I'm halfway through this one now. That was a really fun read. I really enjoyed reading that on the train. My hair, by the way, is drying from being in the shower. It's not just really greasy, I swear. So that's basically it. That's the end of Buzzwordathon. I'm winding down now. I'm going to snuggle myself in my blanket and edit this video together to go up tomorrow. So I would say the Buzzwordathon was a bit of a mixed bag in terms of the books I read. I had a 4-star read, but then I also had a DNF and a 3-star that technically should have been a 2-star if I was being strict about it. So a bit of a mixture. But I am really enjoying the Miss Marple book so far, so maybe that'll be another 4-star by the end, which will be nice. Oh, my battery's flashing, so it's perfect time for me to say I'm finishing. I really enjoyed that week, really fun theme, and now time to gear up for the next readathon coming up any second now, which is the Bookie Trials. I think I've got 1 week off and then I'm straight back in, so I'll see you guys for that one.